Hi, my name is Lisa and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do YouTube videos ever since I was 14 years old, but I was always too embarrassed to be on camera. I was embarrassed other people would see it. I was not feeling confident in the way I look or the way I speak, and right now is also not the most ideal timing to create a YouTube channel. Like, I was picturing myself having something nice on, not really just a shirt. And I was also imagining having a nicer background, but I haven't set up anything yet. And so I'm just in the corner of my living room and filming this right now because I realized I'm giving myself so many reasons not to do it. I give myself excuses and I let them get in the way. And even right now, this is not a perfect setup. My camera is literally on the couch, standing on a cutting board, and behind it some liquid detergent so it holds up, and my cats are running around and they're shaking the camera, and nothing is really perfect. But I think that's okay. It's not about being perfect, it's about starting. It's really about starting. What I realized is what differentiates people who actually become successful in life and those who always keep hoping to find that success is that the ones that become successful, they do. They simply just do. They don't mind it if something is not perfect. They just, they sit down and they film that YouTube video, or they start that business even though they're scared and they don't know how it's going to work out. I think this is what I'm doing right now as well. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. I know I had many inspirations growing up as a kid who watched a lot of YouTube, and I'm not quite sure yet what this channel is going to be about, but I know that I love creating, and this is what I want to do here. Growing up, I watched a lot of Gloom. She's a YouTuber that does a lot of gameplay videos. I loved her a lot. Now she took a break and now she's back, so I'm happy about that. Then I also had a phase where I was really into Savannah Brown. I loved all her videos, and honestly, she also got me into writing, and I filmed some of my poems and started also posting a bit on Instagram, and that was a huge inspiration there. Then I'm also a huge fan of the Wizard Liz, not only because we kind of share the same name, but she's super encouraging, and I loved watching her videos every single time she posted one. But now I want to find my own way, my own style, my own topics that I want to talk about, and I do have some ideas, but it's all still in the building. Just like me, because who the hell is Lisa? I really don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, and I think this is also what my YouTube channel will be about. I have some ideas though. For example, I want to build my own freelance business. So what I'm going to do is I want to document that journey. I want to show, okay, if you're a freelancer, first, how do you even choose what you want to do? What service are you going to provide? How do you then get leads? How do you then actually perform and keep the clients? Of course, for now, I'm no pro at this and I'm only learning, but I think it's nice to document the journey even in a follow along kind of way. Like, let's learn together, let's do this together. Because it's very inspirational to have someone you can do it with. And if you don't have anyone to do it with, that's where I always used YouTube. I used to watch people who are actually doing it, to connect with people, to have them in my surrounding. And even though they're not actually really there, you still get influenced by them because you listen to their thoughts, you listen to what they do every single day, and it's just super encouraging. And honestly, the same goes for this YouTube channel. If you have been postponing starting a YouTube channel because you're too shy, or you're scared of what the people will think, or you don't really know what it should be about, this might be the time you actually start it. Like, let's do it together. And you really don't need a fancy setup. You can create it on the go. You can already start posting videos. At least that's what I'm telling myself, right? I don't have a crazy setup yet. And I also don't have a crazy background. I don't have crazy equipment. But it's all going to kind of work out. Sometimes this is how it starts, and it's completely fine. Or even where I was thinking I need a detailed script that I need to read word for word, but maybe that's not my style. Maybe I'm more authentic. I'm just speaking on camera and explaining some things, or talking about some experiences I had. So My cat just ran by again. God, this is so chaotic, but that's life, no? I also don't even have my YouTube set up yet. I don't have a pretty picture there for my banner. I don't have anything, but I can still film a video. You can still film a video. You can still do something today to actually get started on that journey to take that first step. So this is me doing my first step, trying to build a YouTube channel for real. And I want to stay consistent here. If you want to, you can follow along on my journey. We can get started on this together. Or if you just want to watch to see what happens, what comes out of this, then you're also very welcome to do so. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.